full technology transfer to India for Indo-Russia Fgfa program. Preparing for serial production in India. The Indo-Russian fifth-generation fighter aircraft under joint development and production by the two countries has taken a hit, with Russia showing reluctance to fully transfer the aircraft technology, particularly stealth capabilities, despite repeated reminders, according to a top Indian Air Force official. After the preliminary agreement on the particulars of the fifth-generation fighter aircraft, Fgfa, program in 2010, and with both sides having paid $295 million each, the final agreement that enables India to release more than $4 billion. The Air Force has worked out its requirements for the Fgfa, but the crucial work sharing and technology sharing draft is yet to be finalized, the Indian Air Force official said. Another retiree from the Air Force agreed. Full technology transfer is possible. The aviation industrial base in India is good at par with that in Russia, said a defense analyst and former squadron leader. An Indian Ministry of Defense official said the Fgfa would be a joint project and that all technologies should be worked on together. The official would not provide further information. Konstantin Makyenko, the deputy director at the Moscow-based Center for Analysis of Strategies and Technologies, said, "The joint project means that both sides develop the technologies together and become equal owners of them. Therefore it is not about the technology transfer but a joint use of them." The Air Force is insisting that an agreement for joint development of the Fgfa be reached at the earliest, lest the production of the aircraft be delayed. Any delay would have serious cascading effect on production of the aircraft for India, Singh said. For the most part, officials and analysts share a common view that a delay the final Fgfa agreement is unlikely to shelve the entire program. It's unlikely that an in-principle agreement between Russian and Indian heads of government would be shelved. If India is unhappy with the extent of technology transfer, it would likely resort to a straightforward, albeit limited, buy, as happened in the case of the Rafale deal, with France. Doors would be kept open for enhancing the scope of the deal at a later date, Thacker said. The Air Force official pointed out that India has worked out operational needs for the Fgfa, which the service says could differ from those of the Russians in some aspects. Russia has already moved ahead with its own research and development of the Fgfa. Russia is doing very well with its version of the PAK-FA, which is called the T-50. The first flight of the T-50 took place in 2010. In addition, Russia said it will fly the T-50 with the Product 30 engine, giving it Mach 1.5 supercruise, by 2020. The Indian Air Force wants technology transfer for the Fgfa from Russia because it is facing difficulties in the Russian Sukhoi Su-30 Mki aircraft due to no availability of spares and technology transfer. India has contracted 272 Su-30 Mki aircraft and is licensed producing the same at state-owned Hindustan Aeronautics Limited facilities. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.